Look at this. No hands. You guys can actually just see me. That's pretty dope. But today, nothing else has changed other than it's leg day today. So, same thing with the routine. Same thing with everything else. But we just have something else to record off of. So, I might have to move it because it's not really in my way. Like, I can see perfectly fine. It's just in the middle of my, like, you know, car, I guess you could say, because it's on my mirror. It's on, not my mirror, it's on my window. So, but it's not really that big of a deal because I can see perfectly fine with it. But, so, gonna do leg day today, obviously. I'm gonna make sure this thing stays up too. So if it only costed me $7 for the whole thing, so that's pretty nice. But told him I'm just fine. I had some issues with it before, but now it seems like it's perfectly fine. But we'll see how it lasts. But like I said, leg day. I don't know if I'm gonna do more of a quad or hamstring day. Just because, I mean, I think I'm a little, like, just a little sick. That I feel better than what I did this morning when I went to work. But still feeling like that soreness that you get when you're sick. You know how everything in your body's a little more sore? Like you got like a full body workout and it's like, oh, right there kind of hurts a little bit. Oh, right there kind of hurts. But nothing crazy. I'm feeling better. And the soreness has gone away a little bit. But this morning it was pretty bad. I was like, dang, dude. I want to go back to sleep. I didn't. I worked. Got enough. And I'm going to work again later. So. But. Schedule for today. Like I said, leg day. I don't know if I'm going to do quads or hamstrings more. I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing... I don't know. It's like probably one of those things I'll like pick up when I'm there and I'm doing it. I might do hamstrings today. Because, I mean, just... that sounds... I don't know, man. I might do quads. Because what I've been doing for quads a lot lately is I've been doing just leg extensions. And that's fine. Right, like the last thing that I did leg extensions, and that's the only quad movement I did, but that works for me, you know. I don't think you need a squat pattern always. Like CBum says you do, and I think majority of populations do, but I feel like I grow more from leg extensions than I do from squats. You know, on my quads, you know, definitely not my glutes or anything or my abductors, but when it comes to just like isolating my quads, I grow more from leg extensions just because I feel it more, right? And how I perceive a lot of things, if I feel an exercise more, I feel like I'm gonna grow more from that because it's hitting that direct muscle group a lot more. You know, like that's like if I feel my hamstrings and my glutes on something, and then I just feel my hamstrings on one thing, I'm probably gonna grow my hamstrings a lot more than hamstrings and glutes because that's also using glutes in that movement. Now, if your goals are to optimize do as much as you can for as little, like a lot of compound movements, that's why people like them, that's why people do them. It's not because they might hit, you know, the things the best, but it hits everything all at once, you know, like bench press, people like that because it hits your triceps, shoulders, and your chest a lot compared to like a machine press, which is mainly just chest and a little tricep, a little shoulders. So it all depends on your goals and everything you want to do. But I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. I'm thinking RDLs, but at the same time I'm thinking I want to hit like a squat pattern of some sort or something like that, you know, maybe like a Smith machine squat, you know, because I don't really mess with barbell squats as much, you know, but I do need a hinge movement. So I'm thinking that an RDL would be a good movement, but only do like 2 or 3 sets on it. Nothing crazy. Yeah, just gotta figure that out, you know. But other than that, I don't really have much more to say. Other than I will be neglecting neglecting's not when you don't do something, right? So I will be punishing my calves today again because I feel they're a tiny bit sore, but I think a part of that is like the little sicky vibes, like a little cold vibe or whatever. I mean, they've been sore, but like because I trained them heavy and hard last time. Have you seen that video last time? It's the first time I was able to train calves and I did 6 plates on each side. For my calf raise, I did like 20 plus reps. Like, in my opinion, that's pretty good. Like, I have pretty strong calves. And I'm wondering now, since I've been doing more calf raises, like body weight calf raises at work, because I wasn't able to do like the full stretch or whatever, I'm wondering if my vertical went up or not. That'd be pretty cool to kind of get a test on, like see if I can be close to dunking a basketball now or anything. Because I mean, the whole thing with your vertical is a lot of calf strength, and I wasn't doing the bottom part of the motion. It was just the top part for a little bit, and I was seeing like the littlest bit of growth from it. Because I mean, I'm not hitting like wavy calf raises or anything, but yeah, honestly, I kind of enjoy hitting calves because it like it kind of just sends me into like a different realm of training, because it's like I'm going hard on these things, and I'm not, really caring how much I push myself on them. I really just want to go to failure on them, absolute failure. Because I think what I did a lot was I underestimated the amount of weight I could do on them, and I didn't push myself to failure a lot of times. So, but we're gonna be getting in there today. I'm gonna be jamming out to some music now, and I will see you guys in a few. Also, this is stayed up and it's good, and it's only $7. That's crazy. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right. So first movement, we're going to be doing our heaviest movement of the day, which is a leg press. I like to go a little lower on the platform of my feet because I hit more quads and less glutes. You still feel your glutes because it's a heavier movement. Train heavy with these as much as you can, with a reasonable form, obviously. Go as far down with your legs as you can. Go to failure. Train around the 4 to 10 rep range for these. 2 sets of this as well. Next, we just got a leg extension. Go heavy with these as well if you can. This was the max stack on this machine, which I haven't done yet. So I got reasonably, I think 6 reps, but train around the 4 to 8 rep range. Do about 3 sets. And just explode at the top, slowing the way down. Now we got RDLs. I did not use my straps on this one, so it's more of also a grip exercise too, but mainly it's for the hamstrings, obviously. So use straps on this if you don't want to target grip at all, which today I was like, oh, I'll do it a little bit. But train around the 5 to 10 rep range for this. Train heavy, but good enough for your form is good too. You don't have to go all the way down, but majority of the way down, like a little below your kneecaps is fine. But train around the, like I said, 5 to 10 rep range, train heavy, and I did 2 sets of this today. Next is some leg press calf raises, and I trained heavy with these as well. I did 3 sets, trained around the 5 to 10 rep range with these. If you really want to, you can go more than like 12 because calves are being worked all day long. So I think any rep range for calves is fine. But squeeze at the top, slowing the way down, get a good stretch. I'm still a little iffy on the stretch portion, going heavy on my Achilles, but it feels pretty good today. So train around 3 to 4 sets for these. Howdy, howdy. New hairstyle unlocked. Look at that. So, there we go. On terms of the lift, it's pretty good. Can't complain about nothing. I thought everything went well. Weight-wise, I thought I did okay. Everything like that. Leg press. So, the weird thing about that, right? For one, already different about it. It you know how to unrack the weight, you have to like twist like a thing on like the bottom parts where you can also hang on to, but you twist that part and it unracks it. Well, this you saw in the video, it's you literally like, and make sure she wasn't gonna hit me. She sorry, what? Pretty much though, you have to use the lever to unrack the weight. It's kind of cool, and it's like I don't want to say it's more efficient because I think it's about the same. I mean, it might set you up faster. I mean, better because it's like, you know, like I can't see around this guy. Okay, thankfully I didn't go because I gotta make a U-E right here. There's a bunch of cars coming, but you have to unrack it with the lever, and you pull that down, and you pull it back up. Now the push back up part, I think, is a little more like sketchy than like the ones where you twist it and put it back, because every time I do that on my last set, I push it up, and I don't have the safety parts where it's like latched off the top, so I drop it, and I'm on like the second safety, so it goes BAM, and I'm like, holy shit, just unexpectedly, because I'm thinking, oh shit, the weight's coming down, and I don't have like any more force going into that, so I gotta like slowly drop it, you know, because I expect it to like latch down and it like goes, but it doesn't, so I just drop it, and it fucking 1,000 pounds or whatever, how much it is on that, falls all down. I don't want to get crushed by that, you know, personally. But so yeah, pretty good day though. Did some calves, you know, decently strong at them, like way stronger than I thought it was. Apparently, you know, I was only doing 250 usually back then, but now I'm doing like high 300s every set on that leg press machine. That leg press is heavy, like that's a legit 300-400 pounds of weight right there, you know, like that's not, like that cable does not lie. That is 300-400 pounds of weight right there. But I enjoyed it. It was a fun day. I did some abs at the end. I only did 3 sets of leg lifts and a set of ab crunch on the machine. So I only did like 4 sets. I mean, you can count, if you want to count the warm-up, it's 5, but I don't count warm-ups. But I need to do more sets of abs. I drink a Power Armor in the gym because it has sugars and it has carbs in it. And carbs allows you to have more energy and allows you to have a better pump and stuff. But the only problem is I low-key kind of chug it like it's water. So when I drink it, I get a stomach ache sometimes. And then when I'm doing abs, it low-key hurts because all that fluid is inside my stomach and all the sugars and stuff. And, you know, it's just not the most pleasant feeling in the world. But I had a good day. And you know, it's like that, I think, is one of those days where I've always said, like, you should always push yourself on. And just in general, like, pushing yourself in the gym, well, legs challenges you on that. I mean, there's certain chest and back movements and very few triceps and arms, bicep movements that really, like, fatigue you as much as legs do, like, throughout the whole thing. Like, I could do 1 set of leg press and I'm sweating more than when I do 5 sets of biceps or triceps, you know, it's just the thing that happens when you're doing legs. I remember back when I had a weights class first period, I remember when we were squatting and stuff, dude, it was so bad. I would squat and I sweated so bad every time, and I would smell horrendous going into my second period class. Like, who gives kids weights in high school first period? That is so stupid. I know we have a bunch of kids who wanted to do it, so you have to like spread it throughout, but like, man, why was I the unlucky chosen person to get weights first period? But luckily my senior year, I also did weights, and that was pretty cool because I really wouldn't try on it much either, right? Like, there would be, like, in the beginning, like, first half of the year, I tried a little bit more, and then throughout the second half of the year, I didn't try other than, like, PRing for, like, squats and bench and stuff. But other than that, I didn't really try much. I still got, like, weight up every time, you know? Like, I still PR'd every time I wanted to in that class, which is kind of cool, you know, just like thinking, wow, like I got a lot stronger from my weight teacher's program. For one, I didn't even really try on, but I mean, I did gain a lot of strength when I was. But it was in the middle of my bulk. So that was kind of like maybe bulk strength also along with it, but you never know. Maybe he just knew the cheat code. Maybe I don't know anything about lifting weight. He had huge calves. Like that was the one thing that we memed about a lot in the class. And my phone's about to fall off this thing because I was messing with it like a fool. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. That's actually better. But the one thing he had huge calves. Like extraordinarily huge calves. Like, Enyard, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. And I would like to have some of those genetics of calves, please. But, like, my calves are strong, but I don't think they're like, if my calves were strong, like, if my calves looked as big as they were strong, dude, I'd be like Mr. Olympia calves. Come on, man. No, but, yeah. I think everything else on my legs are relatively like how they should look. I wish I had bigger legs in general. I think everyone wishes they had bigger legs and just everything bigger in general, except the stomach. You don't want a bigger stomach unless you have, unless you want a certain look or whatever. But, I want a small waist, That's like the ideal look. That's like what a superhero looks like, Like a Superman. The very tight, small waist with the huge shoulders and everything else, man. Like a Mr. Olympia. What would Superman play? Well, if all the superheroes went to the Mr. Olympia Classic, Open, or whatever, who would do the best? Because you have to put in the comics, and a lot of those guys, like I saw like on like TikTok a while ago, like a lot of people had their dream physique was Nightwing, and it was that one comic strip of him in the blue and black outfit, and he was like standing and doing like a little smirk or whatever. But like that was the picture, and everyone thought he looked sick, and he did look sick, Like if I was a beginner in the gym, that would be the physique I would want to chase after, because he looked sick. He's like that David Lade type of aesthetic. I think personally, when it comes to like ideal physiques and stuff, I'd personally rather have the classic than open physique. Like I think one of my friends, he's gonna compete in bodybuilding as well, but I think he likes like the mass monster look, and I agree they look cool in a certain sense, but I think they just look blocky a lot of times. And like Samson Dauda, I always liked his physique, and like Urge when he goes in there, because he still has that small waist. Like Sebum, when he competed in Open, he still had that small waist, but he looked huge. He placed like I think 4th or something in his first ever and his last ever Olympia. Unfortunately, I wish he was competing again, but Raymond won it this year, and you know how that was. Sebum might honestly do the Arnold and come back after like 3 or 4 years and be like, I'm just gonna win it again just cause it gets 7, maybe 8, 9 afterwards too. No, but yeah, Sebum looked great. I think that's like, personally, I think I liked like Raymond's physique more for like a aesthetic kind of standpoint, because he just looked like he just looked cool and stuff. I think this is where I turn off at to go to Costco. I don't usually go this way to Costco, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I don't know. I'm talking to you guys a lot, so I'm not really paying attention as much, thinking as much. Yeah. But other than that, I think it was one more exit, whatever. I'll just go down this road. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, comment, like, subscribe if you could. Helps the channel out a bunch, helps me reach new people to talk to, give advice to, just motivate as well. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.